Hi there, it's Olga and it's the day 13 of White Christmas tutorial series. The project for today is going to be an almost one layer card, and I'm going to use some of my very favorite stamp sets to make it. I'll be combining the stamps by different producers, and I will also combine clear and rubber stamps. So without further ado, let's get started. I'll use my stamping platform by Team Holtz, and I have it set up to work with clear stamps. I'm placing my card base inside and securing it with the magnets. It is standard size 4¼ by 5½ inches. And this is the stamp set I'm going to use first. It's called Layered Chocolate Bar. It's by Scrappiness. This stamp set is absolutely unique because the image it creates is really stylized and graphic, but at the same time it's super realistic, which seem to be the opposite things, but somehow they are not. This is a 3-layer stamp, and I'm going to stamp the chocolate bar first, and then I will switch on to the wrap. I'm stamping the background first, and I'll be using Memento inks. They are 3 shades of brown: Desert Sand, Toffee Crunch, and Rich Cocoa. The combination of these 3 colors will give you a milk chocolate look, but of course you can turn it into the dark chocolate by choosing darker colors. Since this chocolate bar has a pretty simple outline, the stamps are really easy to align. Now I'm going to switch to the darkest color, and then I'm going to create the chocolate wrap. As always, you can find the list of tools and supplies that I'm using in the description, as well as on my blog. To stamp a foil wrap, I'll be using this set of inks by Hero Arts, which is very versatile and convenient. They include the black and white ink plus the 2 shades of gray. For this image, I'm going to use the 2 grays and the black. I'm stamping the lightest color first, and of course you can stamp it twice for perfect coverage, but I'm not gonna do that because I think it's just a perfect texture for the foil. Then I'm going to stamp the dark gray and the black. And this is what I told you at the very beginning. This image looks both realistic and stylized at the same time. The next stamp I'm going to use is my favorite for the holidays, and it's Santa's Hat by Gummiapan. I'm going to use some white washi tape to mask off the top part of the chocolate bar, and then I'm going to position my stamp as if this Santa is peeking out from behind the chocolate bar. I'm going to use the black ink for stamping, and once the image is stamped, I'm going to remove the masking tape. I also had to flip over the lid of the stamping tool to work with the rubber stamps. I will do the coloring later when I'm done with the stamping. For my sentiment, I'm gonna be using this stamp set by Scrappiness, which is all about being naughty. It also has the naughty word die included, so you have the option of stamping or die cutting it. My favorite phrase from this stamp set is "I tried," but for this project I'm gonna go with Santa Define Naughty. I'm stamping the Santa Define words with the red ink, which is Memento Ladybug. This is the Haunted House stamp set by Team Holtz. Unfortunately, all my Halloween supplies arrived too late at me this year, so I couldn't use them for Halloween, but I think that those little specks are perfect for creating the snow effect on my holiday project. I'm going to use the light gray ink for stamping. It's from the same set I used before. I also like that the shape of this stamp is very organic, so it allows me to go around the image without masking anything off. So I'm going to fill all the space around my Santa and the chocolate bar. To finish off my sentiment, I'm going to use the naughty die that I showed you before, and now I'm using the red ink, the same one I used for stamping here, to color a piece of cardstock. This way it's going to be the perfect color match. I also have the same word die cut out of white and black cardstocks, and now I'm going to layer all three images. I'm offsetting each layer a little bit, and this way I'm going to create a kind of black and white outline behind my die cut word. Then I'm going to stick this entire sentiment onto the card, again using the liquid adhesive. Now I just have to finish off my Santa. I'll be using the black distress marker to kind of draw the shoulder outline, which is very simple. Then I'm going to use the red color Festive berries to color his head. I'm going in circular motion to cover up the entire head area. For the nose, I'm going to use worn lipstick. The reason I'm using distress markers is because they are water-based and they are not going to bleed through my card like alcohol markers would. The last finishing touch is stamping an arrow. This arrow is going to emphasize that it is this Santa who ate a piece of chocolate, and also this arrow is going to balance out the entire composition. And here is what the finished project looks like. The only dimensional element of this card is the die cut word naughty, but it's not really adding a lot of bulk. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back really soon for the project number 14.